everyone. We are joining it with another amazing episode which is conducted by the Association of Business Technology Students at University of California. So this episode we are bringing another amazing person who has been a past alumni of our degree program, Bachelor of Commerce Honours in Business Technology. So this amazing person that I'm trying to talk with is Mr. Thimothy Kumarathunga. And to tell about him a little bit, he's a person into sales, managing a company with over 5.1 million sales target, and also in the sector of sales growth and many other things. So Mr. Thimothy Kumarathunga, how are you doing today?
So it's good and it's nice to meet you all, and it's a pleasure for me to be here as a alumni.
Yeah, of course. And just to remind you guys, everybody, he's been a part of ABT, Association of Business Technology. So it's amazing to know, and we had a chat before this session also. There's a lot we can do. So going ahead, could you walk us through your career path? You've been working in many companies in sales.
So actually that I have started my career just after the A-level. It's mean after the 2-3 days I start to work with companies and other organizations. So initially I have done some data entry job, secretary jobs, so small pocket jobs. I have started my career with that small jobs. The later on when I was in the second year of the university, so there was a notice in the notice board that they were calling some internship. So I applied for the company where I am working. It's a multinational company and it's known as Everidence Lanka Private Limited. So then I joined that company as an intern, and at that time it was around 2011 somewhere. So they were recruited me and they paid 500 rupees per day.
Okay.
So at that time, so then after 3 months of period, I got a chance to work as a permanent employee. So then I started my career as a commercial assistant. Then after 2-3 months after 1 year of time I promoted into the executive level in the commercial sector. So it's mean that it's a collaboration of customer service, pricing, supply chain management. So commercial mean it's coming under all the aspect. So after my graduation in 2013, and they offered me a sales job. So I started my sales career as a sales executive. Then later on I hold the positions as a senior sales executive, assistant manager sales, and now I am working as a sales manager. And 2 times I have awarded by the corporate as a sales summit award. So it's a multinational company and we have business across the 53 countries across the global. And I have pioneered the business in Bangladesh, Ethiopia and some other countries as well while I'm looking after the Sri Lankan market. So I started business when I joined the company, the business is very small. Actually we couldn't share the numbers and the amounts, but now it's more than I have grown that business more than 10 times where I took over. So it's a very interesting career for me.
Yeah.
Starting from the very bottom and now working as a manager is a very challenging and it's very.
So just coming into a little bit more about the conception part, the idea that a lot of people have when it comes to BCom special in business technology, the degree program, they have like a misconception for the fact that it's the degree program, like what are the paths you can take, but it's more diverse. So I just want to know, as an undergraduate, what were the challenges you come across because of that? Were you not able to properly identify what you wanted to where to go in your career?
Yeah, first thing is that lacking part what I see in is the work experience.
Okay.
So as an undergraduate in Sri Lanka, that we need to reserve our 4 years for the academic curriculum. So it's very challenging because after 20, between age of 20 to 25, that if you are committed your full career for the education, it's very challenging because we do have financial issues and other matters, and also it's not easy to after the graduation get a job as a fresh graduate
Yeah.
without having experience. So luckily I started my corporate career when I was in second year. So it's very diplomatic, but I have done it. So that is the main challenge what we have. The second one is that when we go through our curriculum, that I am seeing that we know that the market that we are, because it's okay if we are going for a government sector jobs, they are straight away focused on our curriculum and the degree and the whatever the score we mark. But when we talk about the private sector, it's very irrelevant. They are only focused on the qualification partially, but skill and the talent and the knowledge that what you have to be success in the market. So they are focused on something else, and what we provide is something else. So there is a mismatch in the degree course. And the other thing is that other challenges that our personal interest is very important. So we need to rethink that what we are learning is, do we have interest on the thing that what we are learning. So but when come to the corporate sector, that today I am feeling that it's up to us. Academic background is some kind of knowledge they are providing to sharpen our knowledge and understand, but it's up to us to grow ourselves, whatever the career what we expected and interested. I am seeing that I meet plenty of people. There are people who done accountancy degrees and working in HR. There are plenty of people who have the marketing degree and working as a quality experts. So when I have met plenty of people in last couple of weeks. I met a head of HR in Brandex. So he has done the accountancy degree in Japan. So it's a mix. But degree program is providing such a kind of understanding and the guidance to grow yourself. It's not specify your career. It's up to you to decide what do you want to be and what do you want to happen in your life. So after the degree, it's up to you to decide what you want. So I felt that it's very interesting to join with the sales. So I grow my career in the sales and I become a success in that.
Yeah, of course. I think that was a very direct answer. So what you want to give as a message, don't worry. It's the matter of, what you like, your skills. The degree program might be a certain element to get selected or to a job or anything like that. But I think that was a really great example.
Yes.
A person who did accounts is into HR. So yeah, amazing. So now at the moment, how has your background in business tech and whatever you've learned, how has it helped or influenced in your job at the moment, like strategies when it comes to implementation?
So I think you are asking me with reference to the degree and the curriculum.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So it's like this. We should have a helicopter vision on the subject. It's mean that helicopter vision means that it's giving a total understanding of the holistic matter what we are facing today. So in that context, if we have a helicopter vision, you can change and adapt to the situation. We discussed 2 years back in Sri Lanka is not, it's very irrelevant today.
Yes.
We were talking about the economic crisis, something, and before that we were talking about the COVID and something else. But in 2024 we are talking about something else, but 2025 and 6 we were in another stage. So it's very dependent, and we predicted that whatever the jobs what we are talking today will be not it's going to be very irrelevant after another 20 years of time. So we don't want accountants and the doctors and the things, because it's almost automated.
Yes.
So it's very volatile. So then if you have the helicopter vision, you have understanding where are you going, and you have understanding on the bigger picture. So it will be because if you have a helicopter vision, that degree is providing to have some kind of understanding and analysis, then you can spark yourself and survive and grow yourself. So today, because it's very challenging today when we come to the business, so I belong to the generation Y.
Okay.
And I am used to work with the generation Z, which we belong. So it's something very new and very challenging for us, because we were joined to the companies and the business where the people are very much interested to wear the tie. Okay?
Yes.
But today people are not interested to wear the tie.
Yeah.
And we were joined the business that we were talking that we should sit properly like this. Now the people are not sit like this. They are sit on the floor and working. The culture has been changed a lot, and the Gen Z born with the mobile phones.
Yes.
And we used to use the mobile phone when we were around age of 20 somewhere else. So culture has been changed. Everything is digitalized. So business technology has given me such an understanding to work on this matter, since I have this background and the context. When I meet the people, I know how to work with these people in order to get the business success. So
Wonderful.
it's very important when it comes to that business technology course model.
Yeah, I think, and then you're so updated.
Yes, that's why.
Yeah, and then you can fit into any circumstance, any people, and it's also giving that understanding in life also.
You are correct.
Okay, so moving on to the next question. Can you describe your experience managing end-to-end sales and including lead generation, sales forecast, a little bit more technical to what your job is day to day?
Yeah, so if you are doing sales, you should have an eagle eye. That's the very brief explanation. Eagle eye means that you should have that the most high technological calculator is owned by the eagle. We never seen that eagle has lost his
prey.
So it's 100% accurate. So if you do the sales, you should have an eagle eye. You should 100% accurate and realistic on your target. So it's coming with the knowledge and the experience. So since we are today much more talk about the AI and the other matters. So when I joined to the company and the businesses come to the corporate sector, it's almost manual and the Excel and the things. So now it's almost automated. So because we use technology to keep the visibility rather than go beyond the people. Today we are not, because since we are working with the Gen Z today, that they are not go beyond the people to ask the subject and the things. Things are very digitalized, so within a second they can access what they want. So that's the platform we are working. So when we go for the sales pipeline and the matters and the structures, so we have the enough data and information within ourselves through these apps and the programs, technologies. So we bridge the forecast based on that. And when it comes to the sales, we have two upfront challenges. First one is we will take the data from the operation level and also from the very hierarchical top level. So we get the data from the both structures, and we match both together and we will accurate the data. That's how the sales, because we are working with plenty of market, niche markets are there, mass markets are there, and B2B transactions are there, and B2C transactions are there. So plenty of we need to deal with plenty of stages if we want to do the sales and other marketing activities. So since we do have the e-commerce activities and we have the digital platform and we do have this AI technology, so all the prediction and forecast are coming to the discussion forum within a few minutes. So it will be make much more easy for us to deal on the subject and matters rather than wasting our time. So today market is very expedite and also very volatile. What we talk today is very different from the tomorrow.
Yes.
Because today we are, for example, let's take, if we talking about the design, okay. Before the COVID, we were talking about something else, the design and the models. But during the COVID time, we were using some other products. Since we couldn't come outside and we couldn't enjoy ourselves, our dress mode has been changed. Then today it's very changeable, because, for example, for another 3 to 4 years, we will make a dress which can you calculate your how much strength you have utilized and how much energy you have waste. So that detail you can get by your dress by scanning QR code. So that's what we are working now. So that's how the industry has been changed and we use the technology.
I think what you mentioned is very important now. People have a very short span of attention, and then technology has it, like you mentioned about sales forecasting being very, like you get into very real-time data. So I think it's with the transition of people like having a less time span to think, and then with that. Yeah. Anyways, so we're coming to the latter part of it. If you are specialized in sales, and we want you to be offer our students an advice on, with the background of business technology, how can they enter? Because your whole career path has been very unique. You started from second year. Actually, if a normal student goes through, they have to start from fourth year, right? But you've taken that risk, and you've done it. So would you be able to give us an advice on a student with the background of business technology? How can they enter the market into sales?
So my very simple recommendation is, we need to prefer what we interest. That's the
okay.
So don't do anything without your interest, because then the performance will be very low. So you need to understand what is your personal interest first. Some people are interested in joining with the government jobs. So then it's fine for you, because it's your personal decision. And you are going to get the benefits based on your decisions. So, but if you come to the private sector, it's very different. So, if you want to grow yourself, first thing you need to understand what is your personal interest. The second one is, as I mentioned, that market is very volatile. Don't focus on such a very specific job.
Okay.
Because when we joined to the market, there were very limited opportunities for the supply chain, project management, and the IT experts and the things. Okay. But today it has been changed. There are much more priorities for the supply chain. There are much more priorities for the project management. And now the thing is, after another 5 to 6 years, AI will be very it will be work among us. So once AI is coming, no need of accountants. Once we enter the data, it will be translated into the ledgers and everything, and the final report will be come to the manager's table. So they just have to and it's coming with the decision. This is the analysis. This is the thing. If you go this way, you will go to this way, and if not, this will be the result. So it will be come with the decision. So accountancy, there is very low potential, even for the HR. So the apps and everything is coming, then the attendance and the commissions, payroll, everything will be automated. So we don't want people to do that kind of job. So if you are an entrepreneur, if you willing to take the risk, there are plenty of jobs for you. So my suggestion for you all to have a helicopter vision for your life. Then if we go through the Boston metrics in marketing, there are 4 stages. So probably you are today in the question mark stage. Either cash cow, either dogs, either question, or the stars level. Probably you might be in the question level with your career path, but you can transfer it to the stars level. So in order to change your strategies into the career into the stars level, you need to figure out what you want and don't specific on something for a one thing. Perform based on your opportunity. If you receive some, that's why I told there are people who done the accountancy degree but big success with the HR, something else, because they figure out that this is not my path. So they change their mindset and mingle with the other career. And also I suggest you to do the multiple tasks. Don't focus on single matter. I do multiple jobs. I do multiple things. That's why I'm very successful. And because if you start to do your career, grow your career in that scale, your times, your capacity will be much more increasing. It's very important when you come to the corporate sector. You should have a big capacity with a very smart time management, because you should do some sport activities. You should enjoy your life with the family. You should go to the job and achieve some target with a high pressure and in a changing market situation. So it's very interesting. So in summary, I suggest you to have the helicopter vision, keep your eagle eye, try to change your mindset from the question mark to the stars level, and focus on your multiple tasks. Don't specify your career into the one job or one task.
That's a lot of lessons. Yeah, and I think one thing you mentioned, do what you like, and
yeah, definitely.
That's so important. So we've come to the end of our podcast. Thank you so much for joining us, Mr. Thimothy Kumarathunga. I think with a busy schedule you're here. So yeah, so that's the end of this segment, and I would wish you all the very best in whatever you're doing ahead, and thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.